Now, the while loop is similar to for loop, except that you write it in a different way. Suppose we have the start with the same list, then your total is 0, and we can say while and then a condition. It's like a for loop with an if flavor, right? So while and then you give a condition. So we say s while s. Okay, while s here means that while there are items in s, okay? And this can be a regular condition. When it is a list, then it's enough if you say s, because it's going to iterate through s from beginning to end. But if you want to iterate through s, if as long as s has no none, then you can put that condition there, like what we did in the if. But let's look at the simple version. Okay, we need to do total. Okay. So we want to sum, but here we don't have the value of s. It just simply says, okay, I'm going to go through this list one by one, but I don't know what it is. So here in for, we take each value, assign it to the v1. So we have the value and we can add it and do whatever we want. But in while, just looks at the condition, oh, there is still item there, okay, then what do we do? So we have to say, if you don't say anything, it will just take one at a time until it is all gone, doing nothing. So now you have to see what it is, and for that we say x equal to, and we use the we will look at pop later on. What pop does is that, okay, pop will take the specified item. So 0 means the first item. Okay, so you go to s and pop out the first item. Pop will take it out, remove it. So now 1 is gone. Okay, now we do, okay, add that to total. Okay, and keep going, and then you print total. So the next time around, okay, now the next time around 1 is gone, so the first item is what? 2 now, because 1 is gone. So that 0 will always take the first item and then remove it from the list and add it, okay, until you're done with all the items. But there is one other thing we have to do, like we had to do here in if, we have to take care of the none. So if we run this, we're going to get into error, because the third time around x will be none. So we have to add if x is not none, and now total should be indented for if okay, then it will give you the 12. Okay. Now let's look at pass. Okay, there is another piece of code that I'll let you go through this and figure it out. It's not very difficult. Okay, let's go to pass code when no action is needed. Okay, so we're going to take a look at this one, the three conditions, right? So if x is negative, and x is 0, and when those two conditions are not true. Okay. So you want to print when it is negative, you want to print when it is positive, when it is 0, we want to just skip it. Okay. Then we can use pass. This is like continue in the for loop. Okay. So when you run, nothing happens. Okay. If it is, say, 5, it's going to say it's not negative. If it is negative, it will do that. But if it is 0, nothing will happen.